Hey, welcome back, friends. If you enjoying the friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today we're going to be talking about the best ways to get from level 1 to level 99 construction. I am going to have a couple of options towards the end of this guide. The beginning is going to be the same for everybody, but towards the end I'm going to have a couple of options for you guys so that you can have an AFK, a cheap, and a fast method of doing it. I did want to start this out with a couple of useful items that you should probably be using when you are training construction. First one is going to be the construction outfit. This does require level 44 construction, and you get it from temple trekking. You're going to need to do temple trekking anyway if you're planning on going for all the achievements, so you might as well just go ahead and do temple trekking now. When you are training up all the temple trekking people to level 99, you will just instinctively get all the construction outfits. So very nice to do that before you actually start training any real construction. Scroll proficiency is also going to be very nice. It costs 20,000 dungeoneering tokens. But if you are constructing anything that takes 3 or more planks, there is a percentage chance of getting at least one of those planks back. So very nice there. It helps you save a decent amount of money when you are training up construction, as well as making it so that you don't have to bank as often or have the butler bank as often for you. And the third thing is going to be the construction chisels. These are obtained by doing 4 months of god statues. You should be doing god statues anyway. It's just going to be an added benefit, and it gives you a 1% increase to your XP. So before you do any serious construction experience, you should probably do 4 months of construction god statues so that you can get these chisels. It gives you an extra 1% experience. Very, very nice. I do want to mention a couple other basics that are very useful to know before you start up construction. Teleport to house tablet, very, very nice to get to your house extremely quickly so you can make items, obviously. Before you actually get up to a higher level to get servants, this is going to be your best way of banking. You basically just teleport to a bank with either Tokolzol ring, a ring of dueling, or something similar to that. And then you teleport to your house directly with a house teleport tablet. So it's going to give you a lot better XP per hour if you're using these than other methods of just running back and forth. Next thing is going to be servants. Servants are going to be very, very useful. They give you extremely high XP per hour. It's going to give you the best XP per hour rates in the game. I personally would recommend just using a demon butler if you don't know which one you want to use. I do have a guide in the links down below if you want to check that out to figure out which servant is going to be best for you and figure out exactly how useful they are. And last but not least, I want to talk about plank mechanics. Essentially, every single plank gives you a set amount of XP. It doesn't matter what you are building. It matters how many planks you are using to build that item. So what we're going to be doing to get the maximum XP per hour is essentially just making things that use a lot of planks extremely quickly. Regular planks actually have the highest GP per XP rate, so we're going to want to try to stay away from those as much as possible. Oak planks and teak planks are in general the same amount of GP per XP, but teaks are going to give you more XP per plank, so we're going to be looking into that and trying to figure out what the best XP per hour to get from teak and oak are and using them interchangeably. And last but not least, mahogany are going to be your fastest XP per hour, but it comes at a little bit of a cost. It's only about 2 to 3 GP per XP, currently more expensive, but it could fluctuate, so check your GE prices before you actually decide which method you want to use. From level 1 to level 4, you're going to be making crude wooden chairs. Basically, the only reason why we're doing this is because we have no other option at this point. It only takes 10 planks very, very fast. From level 4 to level 16, we are going to be making wooden bookcases. Again, this is just because we don't really have another option that's going to be better. But it is going to only cost us 80 planks, about 50,000 GP, and altogether only about 30 minutes using regular planks. So not too bad, seeing as how these are the most expensive in the game. From level 16 to level 33, we are going to be using our oak planks for the first time, finally getting away from the regular planks, with crafting table 1s. As you can see in the background, these are a little bit finicky to do because they pop up a lot of extra messages, seeing as how they do have an upgrade option. But because they are using 4 planks instead of just 2, they are going to be your best option for a decent amount of levels. It's only going to be like 10 minutes that you're actually making these, so just don't worry about it. Just grind through these. Only use about 260 planks at 90,000 XP per hour. From level 33 to 52, you are going to be making oak larders. This is going to be about 1.7 thousand oak planks, and you're going to be getting about 300,000 XP per hour. I do want to mention that this is when you would want to start looking into getting a servant, because oak larders do take quite a bit of planks. The 300,000 XP per hour is assuming that you're going to be continuously making these, and to do that you're going to need a servant. The maid is probably going to be good enough to keep you consistently making these oak larders, but I would recommend going at least up to the butler once you hit level 40 construction. If you don't already know about servants, go ahead and check the guides in the description down below for servants. At level 52, this is where we're going to start diverging paths. If you're going to be doing the AFK method, you are going to want to be doing what I am doing in the background and just make mahogany tables on a crafting table the entire time. Very, very easy, very AFK method. It is going to cost you the same amount as if you're trying to do it fast, and it's going to cost you a lot of extra time. But if you're looking at AFK method of training up construction, go ahead and do this method that I'm showing in the background. I would recommend using a butler instead of a demon butler, because as you can see, it is interrupting me every single time that I am having him come back with any planks. If you are going for the cheat method, just make oak larders during the next 52 to 63. But if you are trying to go for the fastest method from 52 to 63, we are going to be making mahogany tables, not on a crafting table, actually manually making them. It's going to be about the same XP per hour, but it's just going to be slightly faster, and you're not going to be constantly interrupted by the butler. I find it a little bit more enjoyable myself if you're trying to go quickly. From level 63 to level 73, we're going to be making driftwood prawn brokers. It is going to be 7,000 planks, but you're going to be getting 700,000 XP per hour, so very fast XP per hour, and doesn't actually cost that much GP per XP depending on plank prices. If you do choose to go with the cheat method, this is where we're going to stop off this guide and just go all the way to 99 with the driftwood prawn brokers. It's going to be 140,000 planks, but it's going to be relatively cheap to get a 99 cape. And if you are looking for the fastest XP per hour, we are going to be using flotsam prawn brokers. This is going to be 86,000 mahogany planks, but you're going to get an insane 1.1 million XP per hour. Yeah, that's right, 1.1 million XP per hour. Very, very fast XP, so definitely worth making these. I will put a guide in the links down below if you would like to see exactly how somebody else is getting 1.1 million XP per hour. You'd be really fast with the clicks, and you kind of have to get a little bit of clockwork, just constantly clicking in there to actually get this XP rate. But it is very, very fast experience. So congratulations on your level 99 construction cape. Depending on which method you use, it's going to cost you a different amount of money and cost you a different amount of time. If you are using the AFK method, it's going to be 176 million GP and cost you 33 hours. With the cheat method, it's only going to be 130 million GP, but it's going to cost you 20 hours. And the fast method is going to only cost you 174 million GP, and you only have to spend 13.5 hours doing construction ever. Very, very fast cape to get. Does cost you a lot of money, but definitely worth it in the end. If you guys enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I'd love it if you leave a like and a comment as well. As always, though, have a good one.